Okay, so the type of system. If you don't have other question, we have finished about the configuration of our system. Now we can talk about the policy and the other question about this here today. So in the meantime, we can create how we can take also uh, our break, but we need to the, the key. It means that I can start to talk with the policy of Bineo. So in I go here. I need to repeat for you that if you need some support from Bineo, typically you can use our website. Because inside our website you have many lot of information about our system. And here, our quality system allow you to use this part of the website, the support. And here, if you don't have the username and password, you can ask me. You need to have, you must have it. If you don't remember the username and password or you don't never have it, you can send me an email and I enable your account. You must use it. Because when I give you, for example, the release note for the service pack A, I don't send you by name. I only send you the release note. I tell you, I will release the new software. Here, you can go here and download it. I don't send it. So here, under software hits, so under online support, you have software. And under software, you have talent. Yeah, you have a whole our software. For example, here we have for the release, the installation, the patch, and the service pack A. You can click, and here you can download the service pack. The zip file, the zip file, or when you download some zip file from a website, the zip file have a password to unzip. I will repeat that the password is this. ABN2SFW. The password for the new zip file. But for the old zip file that it's already uploaded for in our server, you can use Europa or also ABN-SFW. It's depend on these years we changed. So here you can find also the other software branch and dedicated software that we have developed in all these years. You find all our story about the software. That's not available right now. Yeah. Yeah, you can. So no. I'm sorry. No, this is not already supported in 4.3. It's not supported. We stopped the support. I think with the 4.1. Anyway, also here you can find under online support the hardware section. under the hardware section, you can find all our hardware, and for example, for the Linux 2 here, you can find some dedicated documentation, and also here under manuals, you can find all about the release. And also under manuals, you have the hardware manual. The user manual, for example, for our NIMS2 system. So here, you don't find the new hardware, for example, because in a few months we changed this system. We still configured the new CRM, our CRM for the internal manual of the customer, the new software. And in the next years, we will show you how to manage all the information in the new software. Because it's a more powerful software that allows us to take under control the traceability of the whole system and all the things that the new regulation about the medical device, about the material regulation, has to do. Has with I ask you, because you also need to make some things, some customer support according to our necessary of traceability and our Vidyard recommendation. So anyway, here you can find all that you need about the Galileo Life for the 3 and about the new hardware the Plus Pro or news about the user manual. Okay, and also here you can find the RMA section. When you have some problem with the hardware, there's a failed hardware. I don't want the 1 minute from you. I want that you go here. When you have checked the system, you are sure that the hardware is broken. You can go here. You can open the new request RMA. Here you can define the request type, your name, your agency. Here you can find the type of the hardware that you have. So for the same reason here, you can find the new hardware, for example. Here you can find the BA Plus Pro, for example, because we still change the computer software and we don't continue the support here. In a few minutes we change everything. But I repeat that I needed to give you this information in according to my quality system. When you don't have your hardware here, you can leave this, but here you can write the correct part number. Part number, the serial number, the units. How many units do you have this problem? 1, 2, 3. The system, the serial number of the system. You have the serial number of the hardware device, the file. In the rear of your file, you can check your serial number. But in the rear of the system, you have also the serial number. I need also this because I need to upgrade my traceability. If you have a failure with the one my system, I need to know this problem. I need to manage this situation. I need to show this to my my quality system check. So if there is a under warranty or no, if you require the pre-estimate or you are the pre-estimated requirement, it means that I can repair the system until you confirm that you want to pay for the system preparation. you can ask me to complete the operation immediately. And also, you can ask me the owner. It's a rental, it's a loan, but it's a loan. If you need the loan, I can give you the loan. I can. Now I can. From today, I can. If you need, I can give you. It's depends from the display on the label of my device, but I can. If I have like send a payment, but I can. Here you can write the description of your phone, and when I try to show you. Okay. Check. So when you click here, send, the state of this record will remain in this way. But in my system, I receive an email from you. When I talk for me, in reality, I talk for my department. All the guys inside my department see your video. Okay? For this reason, it's very, very important that when you send an email to me, put in copy my help desk account every time. Okay? So, yeah. This is the email that is arrived from this request of new Hermia number. I received this email. Now I don't put serial number, but in reality, in my email client, I see your name, I see your serial number device, and I know that Shibumi asked me to repair this device. Then I go. I can go here. I can modify your request. I can check if it's all okay for me, or if you don't want all the information for me, I can ask you give me other information. For example, so Harry, you don't have send me the serial number of the device. I call you and you give me information, and then I can accept your request. Here I have your name, your agency, okay. I can see Harry. I can see. Okay. It's under one zero. No, and then I can accept this, and I put the action. It's incoming shipment. It means that I wait that you send device to me, and I give you this number. When I give you the number, this procedure that I send an email. Harry, when you ship your system to Italy, put in the package this number. So, normal shipment always to Verona. Basically, yes, because we have the department for the acceptance of the and so I need to talk about this because I need to ask you to manage this the MDA. So we have the producer of the medical device. Now, from 2017, is changed our organization. Not only for Italy, not only for Italy, it's a worldwide problem. Okay? But it's an European implementation that is designed in according with the other development in the worldwide. And if you are a medical device producer, you need to modify your internal quality system. And if you have the dealer also, you need to I need to give you a many lot of information, and I need to ask you a many lot of work of action because I know I show you. So the medical device regulation it's changed the whole directive of European Commission, and in the past we have the 9342 EAC. Medical Device Directive, MED. Now we have MDR. Before is called MDD, Medical Device Directive. And also we have the 90385 ACC for the medical device implantable system. Okay. Now, starting from 5 May 2017, we have the new MDR regulation. And it's mandatory for us that next year, 26th May, we need to change our version. We need to change our certification about our device, and we need to implement the new policy according to this. It means that the MDR has to improve the protection of the public health and the safety of the patient. It means that our device must be do better. Greater legal certainty and openness to innovation. The European Commission wants that the medical device take some new feature, improve the function and the quality system for the patient, and has to create creating a new medical device better than in the past. Great transparency and attention to the patient. This point recall the GDPR about the price. So, better communication approach, more check on notified bodies, and improve device traceability. The main problem for us is this point, because we sell in worldwide. I need the traceability of my system. I need to know where is my system worldwide. I need to know your customer, your doctor. I need to know where is in which room they operate my system. So we don't do that. Yeah? We don't do that. That's all the time. Yeah, I know. It's common practice. In summary, the MDR abbreviates the MDD regulation and the AIM MDD for the implant medical device. Discipline the medical device and the active implantable medical device, aesthetic and or other non-medical device product. It is probably not only for this type of device, also for sorry, I don't remember the name in English. I'm a little medicine. So this is also for the drugs. The big company that works with the drugs, it's not a problem. It's a big company. For us, we are a medium company. It's a problem to manage it. Because I need to ask you, so before I conclude this part. In the summary, the MDR introduced the new classification rules stringent and changed some existing components. One is for risk class 1, 2A, 2B, and 3 class. So, but has to define and exactly intended use for my system. Exactly. We need to, when we develop the new hardware, or we need to create new certification according with the MDR regulation, I need to identify exactly the intended use for the patient, which type of therapy and examination you can do with my device. For example, remove the class B. I don't know. We now still checking this, which is better for us. It still works with MDR. It's a hot task for us. We don't have the final solution. We will have next year for May. Okay? But I need to talk about this because in the summary we have also the MDR in summary has to add also the stringence and the concept of the demonstration compliance with the clinical data. So in the past we can take our certification because we take the literature. We see that this problem, other customer, other company create some device like our device and can take the certification to use the device on the patient with the compliance with the clinical data. Now it's mandatory. If I want to introduce the new device, I can. It's better that I take my good patient and bad patient. I need to start a clinical data. I need to have an hospital, for example, in the University Hospital, and when we produce the new medical device, we need to test it with the clinical data in some different fashion, and then we need to arrive to the conclusion that our device can be used with this type of therapy, with this type of patient, for this type of intended use. So, has to understand the link between the risk analysis, preclinical assessment, and clinical evaluation of the device. This is a big task for us and for you also, because I will ask you to visit your customer and check this every year. The heavy system. You need to check this type of clinical evaluation of the device. I will send you the documentation. It's like a checklist. Okay? And you need to ask the doctor, okay, you need to fit this checklist and send this checklist every year for every device. That's for us. So, the MDR also changed all our label in the future because it introduced the new concept of device traceability with the creation of the UEA system, unique identification of the device. It's a new, it's this. I will try to show you. There is an Italian this presentation, but I want to show you only the image. Let me find. Yes. When you check our device in the future, in the back find like one label like this. In any type of device, you need to put this because the unique identifier contains the device identifier, the lot number, serial number, manufacturer date, expiration date, multiple certification. Okay, and also this is for the implantable device. So there is a number, but also a barcode. It's more easy to check. It's more like uh, this device. This is the ID. For us, it's the part number. Now it's the part number. In the future, what contains the part number, the serial number, all the information needed to have the identification and traceability of the single device. And all single device in the future, next year, before May, we need to upload all this with the ADA system inside this health domain. It's a website, European website. All the device must be here inside. And inside this website in the future, everyone can check the the, the clinical story of the single device. When you go to your customer and ask the when you return this report, we need to upload and upgrade this information inside here. It's a big task for us. Yeah, the European Commission wants this because they want to preserve the budget. If your market you have a bad company that produces a bad neurology system, worldwide we need to know this because the European Commission wants to stop this. It's not good for the customer. We want to know this worldwide. This is the philosophy. Okay? So introduce the for this we the European Commission that deploy this Vidyard introduce the common specification. It means that if you want to create a good system for neurology, you need to have this type of specification. So it means that in the future, when we need to develop the new hardware, we need to check this type of specification. Now we follow the market, we follow the tender, and we try to improve some new feature in accordance with the tender. If you ask me some new feature, because your customer asks you, we take in consideration this, and then we try to develop in the future always. But with this MDR, we need to check if your request is in accordance with the common specification. It's a problem also manage this request in the future. Because if you ask me, example, you ask me to use 200 devices the same system, I cannot do this. This is no real medical device. This is not support. This news, yeah. The news is one medical device, and the Vidyard is a new one. It's two different medical devices. You can't use the CPC in the future. You can. No. If you check the future, you will check the UTA system. No. You will see that in the future, the system is NEMS 2600. The medical device is all, it's not only the NIMS. It's the monitor, the chart, the DPC, the NIMS, the MMS. This system is NEMS 2600 model. The name is this. We call NEMS 2. But if you check, I show you this. if you check this, let's see what system. If you check this, this is our for internal use, but this is our system. The model of the system in the future, the UDA identification number. I sell in the worldwide B micro, B plus LTM system, NEMS system, NEMS PC peripheral, Meta plus system, NEMS 2 600, NEMS 2 plus, NEMS 2 700. It's a different configuration for you. But for the European Commission, it's one medical device different from other. This is all the NEMS device for you. It's a different configuration of the NEMS. But really, it's three different medical devices. It's three different certifications. Okay. Okay, and so then I don't want to spend a lot of time to talk about the MDR. Anyway, introduce some economics operators in reality introduce this this manufacturer, agent, importer, distributor. Vidyard is a whole office. It's a pen because in Italy, for example, we sell laboratory medical device, the gastroenterology and urology. We also importer and distributor. We have all these tasks for us. If you sell only binary system, I think that you are only the distributor. I think that your country has also other question about your role in this MDR regulation. Anyway, what I will ask you to do, I will ask you to do this in the future. My department must follow the post-marketing surveillance system. At the start of 20 May of next year, I need to start this type of surveillance of the system for every system, every system I sell worldwide. I need to start this type of surveillance. It means that I need to create a technical documentation for the post-commercial surveillance. I need to give you a dedicated checklist, dedicated documentation to produce a many lot of information for this type of surveillance and create and the traceability of the system. For the whole system. Yeah. Now I don't know how, but my quality department yesterday also did the training about this type because it changes continually. It's a hot task one. But it's certain that I need to make this, and you also for me, and I need to take the PMCA post-market clinical follow-up. The follow-up that you need to do for me. Go to the customer and take this type of follow-up. It's great. It's great. Absolutely. Okay, it's great. I know you're great. I agree with customer with throw stone at ourselves. It's great. I know. But we need to high quality system department help me more.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Sí, no, te digo. Sí, claro. Fíjate que sí está planeado lo de la construcción de la página web, pero sí es algo a principio del próximo año. Hoy por hoy, pues nos iríamos sin página web, ¿me entiendes? No hay problema. Ujú. ¿Cómo no? Mira, aprovechando te quería hacer dos consultas. La primera, veo que el equipo viene bueno, lo entregas tú el 17. Ok. Ah, vale, una pregunta. El equipo sí sale testeado, ¿verdad? Ok, sí, 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 porque eso me hacía ver mi jefe. Mira, te pídeles que te lo prueben antes, porque sí ya tuvimos una experiencia con otra empresa que al no venir testeado y que no venían los indicadores que venía testeado, el equipo, pues aquí no funcionó como debía de funcionar. Entonces, por eso, pues por, y lo otro que también me preguntaba, y bueno, también por la experiencia que hemos tenido, el equipo, porque a veces los doctores dicen, no, pero mira, ese es un demo, ahí dice que es un demo, no funciona igual. No, no ese es el caso. Exacto, ajá, ni nada que diga, que le indique al doctor que, exacto, ajá, porque que a veces los doctores le dicen a uno, no, exacto, ajá, ok. Y esto sí, por eso mismo. Entonces, porque como te digo, puede llegar un momento, lo que tú has dicho, que tenga que platicarlo con la gente del Seguro Social y que pues ya ellos ya sí ya piden pues una serie de factores. Ya, de hecho, en adelante y te digo, por ejemplo, todo lo que tú me has mandado de los registros de los equipos sanitarios y todo esto. Por ejemplo, ahora estoy metiendo algo con el gobierno y me están pidiendo los originales o el original que tú me has mandado, pero certificado por un abogado, que eso yo lo tengo que hacer en la embajada, pero en cualquier caso sí tendré la ayuda de vosotros eh, para, pues, para proveerme toda esta documentación. Sí, por lo de la MDR ujú, ujú. Claro, claro. Entonces, bueno, esas son las preguntas que te tenía. Y bueno, ayúdame también porque ahorita no me han ahorcado aún, pero sí sé que cuando ya regreso a Mar me van a pedir el comprobante de pago. Sí, sí, esto para efectos de contabilidad interna, porque pues como no hay cómo justificar hoy por hoy el desembolso de los 5.000 y de los... Ajá, ajá. Vale, yo me encargo con David entonces. Yo más adelante, bueno, ya cuando... No, 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 tranquilo, lo que pasa es que, como te digo, sí, sí, para efectos de contabilidad sí me lo pide para cuadrar la tarjeta con un documento. Bien, yo más adelante, ya cuando esté el equipo, pues te contacto para que veamos la parte del training, ¿sí? Perfecto. Bueno, ya no te molesto, Anton. Sé que estás ocupada. Ah, sí, qué bueno, qué bueno. Ah, sí. Ajá. Yo sí te voy a agradecer que cuando eso sea, pues me mandes información porque sí, de tu página. Ah, ok. Sí, perfecto. Y lo último, bla, 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 bla. Bueno, eso sería hoy por hoy todo. No, bueno, tú me dijiste que no sé si tenías algunos clientes que alguna vez te han consultado de la región. Ujú. Ok. Y fíjate que tengo una consulta y esto es más o menos como para enero, pero pues te lo voy practicando. En enero va a ser el congreso de, de neurólogos en el país. Aún estoy viendo si nos van a dejar participar pero no sé si tú tienes algún material para que lo pudiéramos ir viendo con tiempo, ya sea que lo imprimamos acá o tú lo mandas. Ok. Ujú. Claro. Sí. Sí, claro. Ajá. Ujú, ujú. Ok, perfecto. Claro. Bien, quedo entonces.